morning. Welcome to Force Center Putting. The subject of this video is basic greens reading. That's just knowing where to aim, knowing how to play the so-called break, how your ball will curve on the ground. Generally speaking, the property that you're on, the golf course that you're playing, will have a general lay of the land. For instance, this is the Links course in Paso Robles, California, and the Salinas River and the Pacific Ocean are over to my right, which is the west. And all the water courses on this golf course, while the course appears to be dead flat, all the water courses on this property go to the west. So generally speaking, the land is going to be leaning a little bit to the west, and that our eye won't pick that up. But what that does is it is an influence on every putt. You don't see that little 1%, and that will make either a putt going that way break a little bit more, or perhaps one that goes that way break a little bit less. Generally speaking, that's the macro. As we get onto the green, we want to understand each green. Generally, most greens are going to be a little higher in the back and lower in the front. So you factor that in and how the ball would break on the ground. Another really good little tip is to, once you get on the green, go 360 degrees all the way around the green, tracing the edge of the green. And you're noticing the high points and the low points. The high point on this green is roughly where the camera is, and the low point is over there. So a putt, for instance, along this thread, I know will break to the left. Now, one good basic way of approaching each putt is to look at the putt and imagine yourself putting directly at the hole. Now, then you would say, if I putted directly at the hole, how much low of the hole would the ball end up if I hit the ball at a reasonable speed? So I've set this thread up, hopefully you can see it, as a straight putt to this hole. And you'll see what happens when I put the ball straight at the hole. It's about 4, maybe a little over 4 feet of break. Let's try it again. Started a little bit left, got left in a big hurry. So I'm going to say, I'm going to have to aim almost 4 feet to the right of the hole. So what I do is I just figure, okay, that ball finished 4.5 feet low. So now I've got to putt 4.5 feet high, maybe even a little bit higher. That as a judgment call. Let's see where this, if I can get the ball to start straight along this thread, where this baby goes. Pretty close. Could be a little bit higher, huh? Let's go just a titch higher.